A random phone showed up in the woman's bag. To figure out where it came from, Mary racked her brain, thinking it must have been slipped in by that woman at the convenience store. Thinking about the woman's situation back then, Mary knew she must have left the phone to send some kind of message, so she decided to turn it on to see what was on it. But the phone had a lock screen password, and multiple attempts got her nowhere. Luckily, with everyone chipping in ideas, they finally managed to unlock it. Mary checked the call logs, but found nothing useful. Then in the photo album, she found dozens of photos of young women, all with huge bruises on their bodies, and their poses were eerily identical, like they were being sold as goods. Her friends analyzed it carefully and concluded these women were kidnapped. Mary was desperate to help, so she grabbed the phone to call the police, but David stopped her. He thought calling the police from their villa would probably bring retaliation from the thugs. Once they left the house, they could call all they wanted. Lisa was furious when she heard this. She thought her boyfriend was being heartless. They got into a fight and left the scene. Taking the chance, Mary called the police and told them everything she saw. Just to be safe, she used her own phone to take photos of all the victim pictures. Only 2 minutes later, something shocking happened to Mary. The woman she met at the convenience store earlier mysteriously appeared at the villa gate. She seemed completely calm, saying she'd left her phone in Mary's bag and hoped to get it back now. Mary knew the woman was in trouble and tried to invite her inside, but the woman refused to see Mary no matter what. With no sign of getting the phone back, she turned around and ran the other way. Mary worried about her safety and quickly chased after her. Suddenly, white lights turned on all around them, and the woman rushed over to the thugs, saying Mary refused to hand over the phone, so she had to lead them all here in exchange for her freedom. But the thugs went back on their word and shot the woman dead on the spot. Then they started shouting threats, telling Mary and the others to hand over the phone, or they'd end up like the woman. Seeing this, David played peacemaker, saying he'd definitely give them the phone. Then he and Mary retreated back to the villa. Once inside, he didn't waste time, signaling for Mary to hand over the phone to keep it safe. But Mary disagreed. She insisted on waiting for the police to arrive, only to find there was no cell service. Desperate to end the situation quickly, David pulled out a gun and threatened her. Helpless, Mary had to hand over the phone. She thought that would be the end of it, but when David went outside, he immediately saw Lisa's bag, so he made a deal, hoping they'd let his girlfriend go. But the thugs weren't stupid. They could tell the phone had been unlocked. Knowing Mary and the others had seen the evidence, they refused David's deal and even ordered their men to kill them all. Mary happened to see this horrific scene from nearby. To stay hidden, she had to run into the woods with her boyfriend. They hid behind a tree trunk, thinking they'd escaped, but a thug suddenly ambushed them, tackling Jack to the ground and pinning him down. In the nick of time, Mary found a wooden stake and knocked the thug out cold. Then they kept running deeper into the woods,